wanna bring my rent. Bring it, please. Hey, good news. Yeah. I say nothing is too hard. Nothing is too hard. Israel can testify. After 400 years in slavery, God brought them hey, to the promised land. Yes, so. Hey, Liberia can testify. Yeah. After 14 years, ooh, I say nothing is too hard. Yeah. For God, I said nothing is too hard. Yeah, nothing is too hard. Ooh, for Jehovah, you know nothing is too hard. Mama, mama, you know Jehovah. Mama, 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 mama. We steady to hold on, 'cause we shed tears too long. We need to call on. Though impossible can be possible if you make yourself available. So I say nothing is too hard for you. I say nothing is too hard. Yeah, it's too hard. Hallelujah. Are you serious? Hey, my God. Come on. Daddy, you the God of mine. Yeah, ooh, hey, oh, hey, nothing. Daddy, yeah, nothing is too hard. Nothing is too hard. Nothing is too hard. Hey, nothing is too hard. Oh, yeah, nothing. Nothing, nothing is too hard. Nothing is too hard. Oh, I said nothing is too hard. Nothing is too hard. You may be going through stagnation. You may be homeless. No food on your table. You may lose your job.
I am tired. I am tired with this where I'm going back to my Lord. I am tired with this world. I am tired. I am tired with this world. I am going to my Lord. Oh, I am tired. I am tired. the world. They say, why you say your own begotten son to die for my sin? Whosoever believe in him shall not perish, but has everlasting life. When are you coming by? The end they are fighting. Brother, they sister, they are fighting. I am tired. I am tired. Oh, I am tired. I am tired with this world. I am tired. I am tired with this world. I'm going to my Lord. Be a bang in your may. 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 Be a bang. Naya be a bang.
That because they go to Mercy Man, I won't be military.
I'm not running for president in 2023. I'm not running for vice president as far as I know. I'm not running for senator in 2023. I'm not running for member of the House of Representatives in 2023. I'm not running for chairman of a party. I'm not running for any position in the hierarchy of any political party. So I consider myself not harmful to anybody who is seeking these offices. Like that. So Farina.
All the boyo business in Liberia that have men business, that because they go to Mercy Man and they say, I want to be minister, Mercy Man, they bring him up in heart. I want to win the election and be representative so I can get my own 30,000. Bring me him up in labor. I want to be senator. Bring me him, he won't be kidding.
Farina, I call you 3 times, Farina. Farina, I make you find a wife. Find a for me. Find a for me.
So, when we stop corruption, there will be no more profit in giving him up in hearts.
Disarm fighters, hold elections, democratic elections, turn over to the democratically elected government, and your mission, your mandate is done. Trudy Bryan went beyond, entered into concession agreements and obligated Liberia and the people of this country to meet us still for 25 years. You got 2 years mandate. You obligating the country to 25 years. And especially so that your mandate is specific. So, when George Weah took over in 2018, he found on a lot of entities of government having tenure. RRA, the Roberts International Airport, Maritime, Liberia Telecommunications Authority, National Lotteries, and NASCOP, the National Social Security Welfare Corporation, all these institutions, they just granted tenure on the last days of Manasseh Salif. They just granted tenures. And so when George Weah took over, he said, people in those tenure positions with the early Johnson Salif concept tie a hand from putting his quote-unquote right kind of people in those places to fight for his vision in keeping with his pro-poor agenda. The first thing he sought to do was to ask the legislature to repeal tenure from all tenurized positions with no exceptions. And some of us were just elected just around that time, and we had to fight it. Because if you say we should remove tenure from all tenurized positions on entity of governments that were established by the legislature, including the ones that were constitutionally established, it was troubling because Elections Commission is established by the Constitution. It has tenure. The legislature decided that it will be governed by tenure so that people who are there cannot feel intimidated and with political intrusions. They can work believing and knowing with confidence and courage that they're on this job and they are independent on the job because they don't serve at the pleasure of a particular president. Central bank. The president wanted the legislature to remove tenure from central bank so the people at central bank could serve at his pleasure. The president wanted GSC, the General Auditing Commission, tenure should be removed. LACC, everywhere. So he can appoint people there at his pleasure. And we stepped up and said no. Thankfully, majority of the legislature at the time saw a reason that no. We'll remove tenure from some positions like RRA, LTA, Maritime, National Lottery, I think NASCOP, and so we kept tenure at LRA, the Liberia Revenue Authority. We maintained the tenure at the Elections Commission, at the Central Bank, at the LACC, at the GSC, the RAA, the Internal Auditing Authority.
You see the way the Liberian people are? When you devil, you supporting the other side, you devil. The day you join me, you injure. That the hypocrisy of the masses. Me, I'm not part of that one there. If I was staying alone, I was staying alone. But if somebody that buy me, all day the men are buy me, all day the men are buy me, soon the men join your side. Then the men are good men. I can't do that one there. I can't do that one there. You see, that's why I say the country not ready yet. So they say politics make strange bedfellows. That means you might go in bed with the worst people possible. I can't. I will not say too much here, but that's all I will tell you. I'm Henry Costa. I don't change. It is the people who support me that change. Today, when I'm on their side, are good men. And I'm on their side, are bad men. But that not mean changing. That they don't want changing. The only time a hero when I'm on their side. They want to join bed with devil, and I won't be with devil, then a bad man. When I stay there with them, you see, that's why the people are responsible for what they suffer. Election count, election account, MIPA, I will not suffer. If I take part in election, and I take part in election, I will not suffer. Government job, and my pa never held government job before. My man never held government job before. Nobody ever held government job before. The people that joining you, you think they're joining you to go sit down behind the table? They won't see at the table. You think the people, they think the devil then are joining you today. What? We were causing them yesterday. They men corrupt. They men are King Kong. They other men are gorilla. Today the gorilla that was in. Today the King Kong that was in. That is the hypocrisy. And the people are the ones that can allow the politician to use them. The politician they can use them because every day they see politicians will tell you, say, those people then wicked. Today they not get power here. They see wicked people that they are new partner then. So sometimes you're sitting there, they say when your Christmas will be good, you can tell by the eve. If they are willing to do business with the same bad people today, then you sit and then you say, oh, we just won't use the people when we win, we will kick them one side. What side you see that one here? Biggie, they see people that join it today that didn't want to be in the cabinet Jordan tomorrow. They don't want to get a minister Jordan tomorrow. Then they see Baba Tina, what you say, oh, you not want for to happen, bro, no more. They see it will happen. Because they say, Monkey can leave flying behind. When you talk, then they say, oh, we need a number. We need a number. But you already get a number. The number comes from the masses. You already get the masses. The masses are already on your side. So many people, you don't need them. You don't need everybody to win. But you see, they don't like to hear those kind of things from Costa because Costa is not a politician. Costa is a patriot. A patriot. You see, they got sunshine patriot and then they get a patriot one when they reinforce it. They get reinforced patriot, they get sunshine patriot. Me, I'm the all-weather patriot. Whether a rain a shine, I'm a patriot. When a bar. When a good. I don't see it in the middle. You so don't let them fool you. I can tell you, say, oh, yeah, that election time, we need a number. When the people that come, what will say, we just got to work with them, but the same people will be running the government tomorrow. So this is not specific to any particular camp. I'm not saying this, I'm not targeting any particular camp. I'm saying across the aisle. But then the people you become friends with, they say, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. They say birds of the same feather flock together. So when the people now, I'm not comfortable to work with them. So when I name them, you call. How some people won't work with them? How can you say all day they made a parliament to more than you and the man your political allies? I'm not able to do that one there. But it's just me. Some people can say, oh, because I was waiting to hear from you. We waiting to hear from you. If you're not joined on board now, maybe your career will die. My career will die. I'm 40-year-old. If some people in their career were there before I resurrected it, that my own way down, I will not resurrect it. Listen, I will leave with a parable. Some people in their own career were there before I resurrected it. When my own father, I will not resurrect it. But listen, let me tell you. Oh, my man, when you not come on board, your career will die, But listen, let me tell you one question. Me that want to leave with. Some people there, their own were dead before. Walking or dead away, Jesus rose Lazarus from the dead. So if my own died now, 2029, I will not resurrect. But in any way, I will leave. I will leave it here. Let me get a small thing so they can go talking. I will speak to the nation very soon, and I will talk some things. The nation will be shocked, and they will talk it for months and for years to come. That I can tell you. Then I will make my final decision. But I want to leave you with this. I want to leave you with this. CDC is never, ever going to get my support. Let me repeat this. All the lies they're lying and this they're saying, the day I support you, I'm going to die. I can never, ever support you. No amount of money is enough for me to support the evil that is happening against our people today. But at the same time, just because one evil is happening to us today, I will not willingly, with my eyes open, jump inside another evil. But I can never, ever support George Weah. So all that in the talking say, oh, let them, oh, cause I want. Look, never ever support George Weah. I beg you, yeah. Then who am I? All the things I've been fighting against here. All the things Joey are doing to us. Then I'm a talk. Then I turn around and say, like a second time. Something wrong with me? God forbid. God forbid. That is off the table. I will speak to you all very soon. And when I speak, the nation will shake. The nation will shake. Prepare yourselves. Thank you so much. God bless you all, and I love you all.
We tell you today. They got no future. You don't got no future again. They will say no future for him. The future already gone. The future already gone. They told me that future is gone.
Why you think Solo should return to the Why you think Solo should return to the capital building? So we are still here in District 7, Monserrate County, where the CDC primary here getting heated in Westport.
Sorry, I've never done anything for the district. We'll be bold and feel and he will never do. Amen. When the woman is good, he will nobody be kidding back. That woman, I'm going to make that before you ever be good, man. But when you bring my job back in the district, we will not vote for you. I'm a citizen. I'm a citizen. When I was on when the people are here, we get accurate and we are keep President we are. So there's my message to President we are to any other citizen. When I was on
I can get a message to JB. I can get a message to those that know what I'm good for. What's all over the lesson? We're telling you last person on the top of the floor. Be a world. What's all over the planet?
We're all at two. We're all at two.
Standing before you, I'm Deacon Morris Jr. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Gaza Boys International. I am saying it loud and clear with no shame. If Joria can make a mistake to make a man round glory, for glory. Solomon sees John, someone call you John, he has not done anything but the district. I go here, I haven't gone anywhere yet. I'm 30 years old. I know what I'm saying. So if you're trying to make forward Ashland now, we will teach it now for you. Because Solomon John is a complete Ashland now. He having no part to play in jail number 7. He having no part to play in jail number 7. He has not done anything yet but jail number 7. So we will be bold to say, and then talking to your ear, and there are more than 100 plus you. I got more than 100 plus, you know. Why I'm the one that holding that 14 card? I tell you, I'm the one holding that 14 card.
100, more than 100, make it.
So I tell you, lying clear to you. If you're inside to anyone, we can't rest. Why you play rattle, cattle, but the matter of fact, we want to be solid. And the solid is very long. We got to put a potential here today.
Why you want a man? Why you want a man?
I told you from the very first
Say one thing that you don't want a man for. That man did.
I told you from the very first beginning. It's not a representative material. Yes. It's not a representative material.
Sound.
Any tangible project in the district. Nothing we are ever done by the students. I'm telling you.
Look at the sea. The sea are destroying us.
Look
our young people are dying.
The first thing they want now for the 12 of Global year.
We don't have a public high school here.
Yes.
We don't have a public clinic here.
Thank you.
Disarm fighters, hold elections, democratic elections, turn over to the democratically elected grasped positions with no exceptions. And some of us were just elected just around that time, and we had to fight it. Because if you say we should remove tenure from all tenure positions on entity of governments that were established by the legislature, including the ones that were constitutionally established, it was troubling because Elections Commission is established by the Constitution. It has tenure. The legislature decided that it will be governed by tenure so that people who are there cannot feel intimidated and with political intrusion. They can work believing and knowing with confidence and courage that they on this job and they are independent on the job because they don't serve at the pleasure of a particular president. Central bank. The president wanted the legislature to remove tenure from central bank so the people at central bank could serve at his pleasure. The president wanted GSC, the General Auditing Commission, tenure should be removed. LACC, everywhere. So he can appoint people there at his pleasure. And we stepped up and said no. Thankfully, majority of the legislature at the time saw a reason that no. We'll remove tenure from some positions like RRA, LTA, Maritime, National Lottery, I think NASCOP, and so we kept tenure at LRA, the Liberia Revenue Authority. We maintained the tenure at the Elections Commission, at the Central Bank, at the LACC, at the GSC, the RAA, the Internal Auditing Authority, those integrity institutions. We insisted that we'll keep the tenure there and remove tenure from some of the other things that could serve at the pleasure of the president. This is the same president who, on the eve of election that he would not win, challenging for him to win. This is the same president who sending out nominations for people to go to tenure position on the eve of election that he will not win. And how can we, senators, rescue mission senators or opposition senators of like minds? How can we sit and allow that to happen? And on the eve of election, this president is sending loan agreements, financing with borrowing. He just sent $65 million borrowing agreement, loan agreement from some international development association. And what is painstaking or what is painful is that the president sent this loan agreement to the legislature, both chambers, on the 21st of June. That this coming Wednesday, on Thursday, the next day, on Thursday, the next day, June 22, I'm talking about they go on Thursday, the House of Representatives, apart from Yeke Koluba, apart from Representative Yeke Koluba, the House of Representatives pass that loan agreement, ratify. The president sent the agreement on the 21st of June, Wednesday, last date on Wednesday. The next day, Thursday, the 22nd of June, the House of Representatives passed it. Except for Yeke Koluba, Representative Yeke Koluba of District Number 10, who stood up and said, Why should we pass this loan agreement without even reading it? Without even asking questions? Why can't we let it go through the process for scrutiny? The House of Representatives passed it on Thursday. Beside Yeke Koluba. I know normally it's not every session that all lawmakers can attend or be present. So some lawmakers may say they were not in session. Well, some members of the House may argue that, oh, I was not in session that day. But the ones that were in session that day, not one has been heard, especially those who from the quote-unquote opposition of Legmans. To say, oh, we in the House, we don't have the number, but we stood up against it and we disagree and we rely on, hopefully, the Senate with the growing number of senators of Legmans to please stand up and save the country. Why am I against it? I'm against it because every little thing we borrow. We borrow 2 million to do the one. We take loan from this side, 3 million to do the one. And Samuel Tuwe and John where they made big news out of it. But we have $20 to $27 million in road fund money that was already collected by importers. Either they are in cahoot or they are in collusion with these importers and they don't want to collect the road fund money from these importers. Why you want to borrow $5 million to put a country in debt? Future generations in debt. When money here that we can collect, but we are not collecting it because we are in cahoot with people who have the money for the country and they have it to pay, they have the ability to pay, but we are not taking the money from them because of the politics, the political collusion. So the House of Representatives disappointed us these few days. 65 million. There is another 27 million in the name. You know, I'm reminded about Eton and Igbo math. RDA, the institution from which the government is sourcing this loan. We need to do serious check on it. RDA, International Development Association, it may be, it could be a reliable, credible financial institution in the world. I don't know. When a document lands before us, we should in the Senate do a critical review. Whether this institution is recognized by global financial institutions, where they're taking their money from to give it to us, at what rate, interest rate will be paying, when we're supposed to be paying, and what we want to do with the money. At this time, there is information of another $27 million loan that may be coming soon in the name of a portrait to develop portrait, you know, chicken, you know, dog, farm, portrait farm. International Development Association, that the name of the group that the government is coming to borrow from, and the House passed it in 24 hours. And only Yeke Koluba, Representative Yeke Koluba, stood up amongst those who were in session in the House of Representatives. Let me repeat, the president sent that loan agreement on the 21st of June. That's on Wednesday, this gone Wednesday. The next day, on the 22nd of June, the House passed it. Those who were in session, how many of them that were in session? The only person of those that were in session in the House on Thursday that spoke against it, voted against it, and placed himself on the record was Representative Yeke Koluba of District Number 10. I want to say thank you, Yeke. Representative Koluba, I want to publicly say thank you for standing up. You didn't get the vote you wanted, but you placed yourself on the record for history, for posterity. If we take that 65 million, according to the way the loan is structured, we'll be paying that money up to 2073. 2073. Hello? I didn't say 2023. I made a mistake. 2073. 2073. What we want to do with that money at this time? So we'll be looking forward in the Senate with the number of senators of like minds. Senators of like minds doesn't mean that all of them support Joseph Boakai. The senator under the rescue mission, including other senators not part of the rescue mission, say for instance Senator Daniel Nathan as chairman of ANC, he's an opposition senator, or senator from the opposition community. He has been standing up throughout. Senator Jonathan Bocha Sekwe is from ANC. He has, in fact, he helped. He's one of those who helped the light, to keep courage. And so when we say senators of like minds, we're talking about all senators who think that we should do certain things certain way, especially going into this election. Those senators who've been standing up and now being joined by senators who have had a change of heart, change of mind, the way they were, voting before for the last few years. For me, I welcome them. So long our number growing, for us to do the right thing, even this late day, I welcome them. Welcome everybody. So that's me, Senator Darius Dillon, that's Senator Nyobi Kanga Lawrence, Senator Jonathan Bocha Sebwe. Okay, so let me go over and call it county by county. In Monserrato County, you have Senator Darius Dillon of Monserrato County. In Grand Bassa County, you have Senator Nyobi Kanga Lawrence, the rescue mother, and you have Senator Jonathan Kapi. And at 3, in Maryland County, you have Senator James Banning. We never had him before, right? And at 4, who voted against the new LACC Act, because the new LACC Act, it can sound like it's strong in the ear of some people. We who work on that document would know all the corners in that law is not strong. The only thing the LACC Act was missing was the direct power to prosecute. If the LACC investigates you and finds you guilty, or they indict you of bad behavior, breach of the public trust, the LACC had to wait for 90 days for the Ministry of Justice to decide whether they want to prosecute or not. So it has always been a desire of the LACC and those who really want us to fight corruption to give the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission the right power to prosecute without having to wait for or go through the Ministry of Justice. Technically, that was the only thing that was actually lacking in the LACC Act of 2008. I know that so well because I was in the Senate. I was Chief of Staff to Senator Joel Howard Taylor, and by the protocol of the legislature, when you Chief of Staff to a senator and the senator is chair of a committee, you are secretary on that committee. You the Chief of Staff. So I was Chief of Staff to Joel Howard Taylor, and she was chairperson on the Senate Committee on Autonomous Commissions. Autonomous Commission also, has the LACC as a oversight entity under that committee that was chaired by Joe Howard Taylor. So when the LCC Act was sent to the legislature for passage or consideration, we worked on it as secretary on the committee. We worked on it. We played our role. We did our part, and we were part of the process. So I know a lot about the LCC Act even before I became senator. The key thing that was lacking in the LCC Act was the power direct power to prosecute. Direct power to prosecute. We are having to wait for the justice minister.
All the boyo business in Liberia that because they go to Mercy Man and they say I won't be
I'm not running for president in 2023. I'm not running for vice president as far as I know. I'm not running for senator in 2023. I'm not running for member of the House of Representatives in 2023. I'm not running for chairman of a party. I'm not running for any position in the hierarchy of any political party. So I consider myself not harmful to anybody who is seeking these offices. Like that. So Farina,
all the boyo business in Liberia that because they go to Mercy Man and they say I won't be minister, Mercy Man they bring him up in heart. I want to win the election and be representative so I can get my own 30,000. Bring me him up in labor. I want to be senator. Bring me him up in kidney.
Farina, I call you 3 times, Farina, I beg you find a wife.
You see the way the Liberian people are? When you devil, you supporting the other side, you devil. The day you join me, you in your. That the hypocrisy of the masses. Me, I'm not part of that one there. If I was staying alone, I was staying alone. But if somebody that buy me, all day the man that buy me, all day the man that buy me, soon the man join your side. Then the man are good man. I can't do that one there. I can't do that one there. You see, that's why I say the country not ready yet. So they say politics make strange bedfellows. That means you might go in bed with the worst people possible. I can't. I will not say too much here, but that's all I will tell you. I'm Henry Costa. I don't change. It is the people who support me that change. Today, when I'm on their side, are good men. And I'm on their side, are bad men. But that not mean changing that they don't want changing. The only time a hero when I'm on their side. They want to join bed with devil, and I won't be with devil, then are bad men. When I stay there with them, you see, that's why the people are responsible for what they suffer. Election can, election not can, MIPA, I will not suffer. If I take part in election, and I take part in election, I will not suffer. Government job, and my pa never held government job before. My man never held government job before. Nobody ever held government job before. The people that joining you, you think they're joining you to go sit down behind the table? They won't see at the table. You think the people, they think the devil then are joining you today. What? We were causing them yesterday. They made corrupt. They made a King Kong. They all made a gorilla. Today the gorilla that what in. Today the King Kong that what in. That is the hypocrisy. And the people are the ones that can allow the politician to use them. The politician they can use them because every day they see politicians will tell you say the people then wicked. Today they not get power here. They see wicked people that they are new partner then. So sometimes you sit down there. They say when your Christmas will be good, you can tell by the eve. If they are willing to do business with the same bad people today, then you sit down there, you say, oh, we don't want to use the people when we win, we'll kick them one side. What side you see that one here? They see people that join it today that didn't want to be in the cabinet Jordan tomorrow. They won't get a minister join them tomorrow. Then they see Baba thing and what you say, oh, you now want for to happen abroad no more. The same thing will happen. Because they say monkey can leave a client behind. When you talk, then they say, oh, we need a number. We need a number. But you already get the number. The number comes from the masses. You already get the masses. The masses are already on your side. So many people, you don't need them. You don't need everybody to win. But you see, they don't like to hear those kind of things from Costa because Costa is not a politician. Costa is a patriot. A patriot. You see, they got sunshine patriot and then they get a patriot one when they rainfall it. They get rainfall patriot, they get sunshine patriot. Me, I'm the all-weather patriot. Whether it rain or a shine, I'm a patriot. When it bad, it bad. When it good, it good. I don't see it in the middle. You also don't let them fool you. I can tell you, say, oh, yeah, at election time, we need a number. When the people then come.
My friend and brother, my friend, bro, how you doing?
Life is better, man. It is good. Last Friday in the month of July 2023. So I'm good.
Yeah. We are happy to be back. We are happy to be back. I was just watching those clips.
Do you before you go further, AB, do you have special interest in listening to Aaron Costa? Contradictory statement?
No, I don't have any interest in listening to him, but our viewer have. So
Okay.
whatsoever our viewer says, that's what I will play. If you are saying that we should not be able to play any Costa,
No, I'm not saying that. Just the repetition of it. That's the reason I'm asking the question.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah, back to back. You keep playing it, keep playing it. I understand. Everybody that make the news got to showcase that. I totally understand that.
Yeah. So what is on your mind? Let me start with you.
I'm going to go to the clip. Costa is our generational brother. Costa used to be our hero. I'm taking it from him because he don't wear any number. He differed on his own statement, and everything he said on that clip, every single word is a contradiction to his own statement. He need to go back to his clips. From his show, their life here is not built in the stone.
What does that mean?
He did a bachelor degree in America. He did a master degree in America. And he been living here for at least 5 years, based on what I know. We saw the primary debate between the current Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris, and the current President of the United States, Joe Biden. Absolutely, there was nobody on that campaign stage at the level of Democratic Party primary that had heated debate with Kennedy Biden at the time equal to Kamala Harris. At the end of the day, America comes first. And he missing that. He is big time missing. There's a big contradiction on his part.
What is the contradiction?
I'm coming there. When the time got pushed, including COVID raging hell, Americans were dying on an hourly basis as a result of presidential failure at the White House. Democratic leaders, Democratic Party leaders, including Barack and the rest of the people, they went into their caucus for the sake of America. The Republicans in their majority, Republican leaders, RNC leaders, they also did similar thing to rescue America.
Okay.
The Democratic Party made a decision to cut off the to put off the primary because the primary needed people to participate, and that could lead to more death as a result of COVID.
Okay.
Everybody on that Democratic stage, everybody that participated in that Democratic primary that brought Joe Biden as president, they all went into their caucus, they all went into their little closet and decided that we all got a side. We all got interest in the presidency. But one thing we know that all of us belong to is the United States of America. Therefore, they unanimously all agreed, including Kamala Harris, to carry Joe Biden because they all knew that Joe Biden was the only candidate, not the best candidate, but was the only candidate in their midst that could take down Donald Trump hands down in terms of winning the elections. Inside the Republican parties, inside the Republican Party, at the level of the leadership, for example, those that differ with Donald Trump's ugly policy, calling names, describing veterans, Republican Party veterans, for example, John McCain, the late, the Bush family, and the rest of the Republican hardcore. Even those that he appointed, the senators confronting both Democratic and Republican senators, like for example, H.R. Master. Everybody confronted that man, that he had no problem with that man. Maddow from New Jersey, as a defense secretary, nobody opposed that man. I mean, you need that. John Kerry, the Homeland Security Secretary, Destiny. Nobody objected to him. Democratic and Republican senators, he later beat chief of staff to Donald Trump. That man fell on Donald Trump. Rex Tillerson, a former business guru, he fell on Donald Trump. So the Republicans themselves, they sat down in their low corner and said, you know what? We are on the wrong path. We need to stop this man. We need to stop this man. We need to rescue America. And they did just that. Today, every single household have COVID home kit test that Donald Trump could not succeed getting. Okay? So all that crowd Costa talking, that only the ordinary people he can fool. He cannot fool me.
Okay.
Costa started with consistency on his show, with the exception of Alexander Cummings, who had come up with consistency that he wanted to be president. He might born him to work for 3 institutions. LBDR, Coca-Cola. After that, he need to be president of the Republic of Liberia. Pastor said even if it was puppy dog, this is his actual word, puppy dog. A Joe Biden pick on that puppy, not Joe Biden. Joe Biden select puppy dog, he will go with that puppy dog. Pee pa, a Joe Biden select pee pa, he will go with that pee pa. Where he coming from saying that the people changing on him? The people is not changing. He's the one that's stable. He's the one don't have the interest of the country. How are you going to govern when you don't win election? How are you going to govern when you don't win elections? Who went down the drain in terms of their own political ideology, in terms of their own political advocacies, in terms of their own political participation in Liberia that Costa resurrected? Just show me one person. We the people resurrected Costa. We made him popular. We made him hero. We made Costa hero. All of us have side. Myself, I got a side too. Myself have an interest. But the only way we're going to achieve those interests, we must have the interests of the country first. We all now realize that George Weah is #1 enemy to our nationhood. And that's why we all should participate in this election, to be able to put him at the bottom so we cannot go back to where we were 40 years ago. What are you talking about? Who calls are going to lecture? He doesn't pay me. He doesn't pay many people. Besides people at a circle, radio station. He said, man cannot talk all. But he always talking all. He always feel that he on top of the game. No, he's not on top of the game. Everybody get their turn. There's a season for everybody. Costa season is over. I was in Liberia. Costa said here in political power, Bernard was coming to address the nation in 2 weeks. That 2 weeks ain't finished yet. The 2 weeks ain't come to pass yet. If I get my own way, we're not even listening to Costa anymore. Because he's not bigger than the country. This fight is not about George Wade, it's not about Joe Walker, it's not about Nobly Kanga, it's not about any of us, it is about the majority of the people of Liberia. We must rescue Liberia first before you think about your interest, before you start to denigrate people. People that you get problem with, they're ugly. When we win the election, we'll take care of that. That's my first thing. Let me go to the second thing on my mind. Is the same issue of, at this small research, this is it.
Yeah, but before you go to before
Give me a break. Give me a break. You want to ask question?
yeah, I just want to ask you. What is the essence? Why are you getting pissed off, or are you getting mad with hearing Costa coming out to come to speak?
I'm not getting mad with him coming out to speak. For the matter right, he can speak, but me too got the right to speak too. You see, for the matter right. But what I get problem with, because I'm not portraying, say he's a hero that he made himself. He did not make himself. We made him. Number one. Number two, Liberia is bigger than all of us. Liberia is bigger than all of us. We are not changing. He's the one flip-flopping. It is Costa that they flip-flopping. It is not the people. The people don't have no power besides one vote after every 6 years. So we are not changing on him. He's the one that's changing on us. He do not want to follow our interest. We should follow his interest. He told us he wanted to be representative. He went into the race. He did not win. Wait, let me finish. AB asked me a question. Let me answer you. He went into the race for representative position. He did not get it. He said he want to be senator. In few days, in few weeks, in few months, he said it on his show that the man is supposed to contest against. This is Costa's own admission. Okay? That the man is supposed to contest against him. Sir Joseph, he called him political humanitarian, okay? Came to Delaware area and fooled him that he was in his area. And he called us and said, okay, let us meet to a restaurant. The man, they ate, according to Costa himself. Whatever happened there, we do not know. But Costa said to us in public on his radio, they met. He and Sir Joseph and the ate. Sir Joseph wanted to pay for the food. He said, no, you are the stranger. I'm the stranger father. I will pay for it. And he did just that. Okay? So we don't know what happened there. We do not know whether Sir Joseph bought his endeavor, his interest to run a Monserrato County senior senator or junior senator, whatever that is. We do not know. Okay? Later on, he said somebody called his name. In the war room of Joseph Walker running made decision. And somebody who objected to that, according to Costa himself, was Jeremiah Kuhn. Okay? And he did not put himself there. I was one of those that defended Costa on the same platform. That Costa get it right, or Costa name can be called anywhere. Nobody qualified more than Costa. Nobody got more integrated more than Costa. If he come to integrate, other people kill human being. Okay? They are senator today. Some of them became president and all. For example, Charles Taylor. Are you saying that Charles Taylor is better than Costa in terms of integrated and good moral? I would say no. Are you saying that Prince Johnson is better than Costa? I would say no. Are you saying that Ellie Johnson said that come to be the 10,000 to people who have AK-47 and bazooka is better than Costa? I would say no. That was my argument. On the basis of fundamental rights, on the basis of the constitutionality of our presidency, Costa was super qualified. One qualification nobody have, it is this our democratic tradition, where the standard bearer of a specified political party have the audacity to select who they want to select. That was the basis of my argument. Few days later, few weeks later, Costa come on and said, in fact, what he said on his show, man can't talk all. He called Jeremiah Kuhn and apologized to him And Jeremiah could embrace the idea of his apology. All that thing happened in few weeks time, in few days time. It was non-Liberian people that were changing. It was Costa that was changing every single moment of his life up to this time. We are hearing now for himself. He will be going as running mate to one of the Kennedys. Okay, probably on ARP or maybe a new political party. The latest news we got, the latest gossip is that Costa is not even going as a VP anymore to anybody. He himself is running as a president. Okay? But that's a constitutional right to do so. But to come online, to come to blindfold the Liberian people that we are the one flipping, we are the one following bad people, we are the one responsible for our own story. Good job. But guess what? Be responsible for your part of story that you have created for yourself for the last 11, 12 years. Labour the 2 weeks has not hit target yet to address the nation. What he is waiting for? One more cause I get to say about Joe Walker. If you say you're not supporting the man, it is your right. It is your fundamental right not to support the man. If you want to denigrate him, okay, go right ahead. If you want to use Martina Konaté to denigrate Joseph Walker, okay, go right ahead. Go right ahead. But you're not going to lecture our Costa because we been here. Okay, the last time you were going to Morovia, you said you were going to Ghana. Nobody welcome you because we the people, we don't like what you're doing. You don't have the country interest. It is your own interest. And you got. And that's why you are pissed. And you are only paid because Joe Walker selected Jeremiah Koo. But hold a minute. Jeremiah Koo is not a puppy dog. You know that. Jeremiah Koo is not a puppy pie. Jeremiah Koo has won election 3 times in Liberia. 3 times in Liberia. He won the 2 times as representative, and he won election as a senator, and you went to representative election in Monserrado County for a period for days where you didn't even win it. Okay? So Jeremiah Koo is not a puppy pie. Jeremiah Koo is not a puppy dog. So how can you flip-flop like that? That's the reason I got problem with him.
Oh, so now you're having problem with him.
Because Joseph Walker did not select puppy or puppy dog. He selected a real human being, a real fighter like Kamala Harris, the current vice president of the United States.
But is Costa even popular in our Liberian setting than even normally Kanga Lawrence?
That's not true.
Lord leader for another day.
You only have won election, if I'm not mistaken, 2 times.
Yeah, 2 times. Yeah, that's correct.
2 times. People who are sitting senator, they fought for it. Liberian people give it to them. Because I feel that he better than it. He made it. You didn't make it. We all pulled it together for the interest of our country and put it into position. We supported it. Make it to all. Make it to all, Abby. Like receipt. And the level of the COP, for example, you know how many rallies we had when he came to Fargo here? We went there. We showered him with love. What you want to tell me? When you and they came to Minnesota, if you were there, I didn't go to that program.
Yeah.
Who made Costa? God for we did. You not can lecture us here. We did. He didn't do it on his own.
All right, let's leave Costa topic for another day. Let us go on the second.
His State of Nation address. So we'll listen to him.
Let's go to your second point of what is going on.
My second point is about RDA. I did small research on RDA on the issue of 65 million naira loan, right?
Yeah, it's 65 million. It's not 65,000.
According to the law, another 27 million in the pipeline. Okay. To be honest, IDA is a World Bank parent organization, and their primary objective, is to help countries to reduce their poverty and through financial assistance. It was established September 24, 1960. The headquarters is in Washington, D.C., United States of America. And the current president is Jin Yong Kim, Asian American, precisely from South Korea. So just the authenticity, that is cool. I really checked it. I went to their website. I got almost all the information. They are legit, super legit. But this is a question: if this agency, okay, one thing I forgot, right? I'm really looking on my research paperwork. To be honest with you, they have a membership in 174 countries. Liberia is not more part of them.
Liberia is not.
174 countries. World Bank also gave them contract where World Bank is not able to reach.
You said
But
Liberia
if
is
they
not.
are,
You saying Liberia is not part of the 100 and some more countries?
in terms of membership, no, Liberia is not there.
Okay.
174 countries. The current legal status is through treaty. A government want to be through their central bank or national bank, something like that. They go through treaties where it has to be ratified by that government. That's what I got. So the other information here, looking at the current president is 63 years old. Actually, he got a background in sociology. He's a medical doctor. He's an anthropology, public health, and you name it. And he has a PhD. He's been working with various academic institutions and coming all the way to Harvard Medical, in the global medical team and all that stuff. But let's leave that one. This is my point. If the IDA primary objective is to assist countries in poverty through programs that will alleviate poverty, my question now is not only about George Weah, who is sure of winning elections, meaning he can actually let go this time because they say they will win with tsunamis. That's what they say. That's why he and Juwete are having very challenge. Why now you let go the idea, let him be on the sideline? When you win again, you don't have to wait for inauguration, you sign a contract. Take the money. Because you are hungry for it, right? Good job. The senators, they are just Costa. They don't have no interest in our country. They do not have no interest in our country. How you are going to deny this man nominee at the nominees, actually, at the level of NDCC, but you are giving him campaign money? $65 million, according to Dillon, the E for election. The president said he's going to win with tsunami. You are rushing out with 7G speed, legislative speed. Give everybody money through the Ministry of Finance, taxpayer money, and they pass it with 4G. Now 4G, 7G. Let me add it up. If you are very sure you will win the election, you got no corrupt intention to steal the money, to steal the Liberian people money, and to pour in debt, then you should be much more cautious that we jack him from getting free from 4 point some more billion debt. Now you are taking up gradually towards 2 to 3 billion again in less than 6 years. And you have the spineless, let me borrow it from Dillon, legislators sit that and approve that the passage of that bill. So AB, tonight I'm going to talk too much. The LACC story, I researched it, I got all the information. I think I was on course last night. If you have the country at heart, you really want LACC to have the legal power to go to court direct, there was no need to dissolve the entire LACC and remove all of the ingredients that could make them more powerful to fight corruption. And I called a legal man who told me, say, everything that people are doing, they're trying to walk into the yard of this issue of legal shenanigans. The loopholes in our legal system, they are using that to escape accountability or stewardship during their time. Quote unquote, how do I call it? What's the word? Oh man, there's a jurisdiction they call it, man. I will get it later. So they done the same thing to Councilor Guru Mususka. Now she in prison. They took the case and carried to a court that does not have legal jurisdiction over the case. They wait stand there, the court time to close is 4 o'clock, they take her to jail. To come to criminal code C now, or code B, or A, it's a different process. And when that process is not, and who preside over that process? It is the Ministry of Justice. Our courts in Liberia don't have police power. Courts here in America got police power because they got sheriff deputies. They're there. Where are? That is where we are. So you know what? We are in big trouble, and let Costa get pissed and go underground. We carry Jeremiah Cole and Joseph Walker, and we're going to win this election. When you get to 2029, he can resurrect himself. Okay? All right? So, that's what I got to say for now.
All right, all right. As for me, I am looking at, the Costa story.
Maybe, my brother, I beg you, before you continue, yeah? Statute of limitation, I forgot the legal one. So the government officials, held by Judge Weir, they all maneuvering the statute of limitation. Patrick Honor posted his entire complex, Judge Weir entire complex. The first 90 days when Judge Weir got sued in as president, what he did for himself. We put that one out here so all of y'all can see it. Yeah, thank you, AB. Thank you. Go ahead.
As I'm about to start, the entire Costa thing. For me, I'm a good friend of Henry Costa, and I cherish our friendship a lot. But when friendship reach a certain level, it is good that you tell the man, bold it into his face. And that's what I did to Henry Petro Costa. That's what I did to him. I phoned him. And I told him.
He didn't answer on my phone. I texted he didn't reply me.
I phoned him and he told me that he will call me back. Henry Costa phoned me back. And I asked him just 3 questions. Are hearing that you want to become vice presidential candidate to Joseph Numa Boakai? Tell me vividly how true that is. Henry Costa warned to me that I never projected myself. People projected me. I never projected myself. I never put myself there. But the people then that were able to put you into the entire. How well do you know these people? Henry Costa warned to me that those people, they were investors. Then my next question to him, I told him, has he ever served our Liberian population before? Because when you come into stand as vice presidential candidates, there are a lot of things that we need to look at. Henry Costa said no. Then I asked him, between you and Namli, who is more popular in Grand Bassa? I never said Monserrado, I said Grand Bassa. He said Namli. Then I said to him, then on this note, I cannot support you. He asked me why. And I told him All those questions I have asked you, you are just clear my doubt that I should not support you. Henry Costa asked me to remain silent, to remain quiet, but I told him, I said, okay. Now let us be real. Henry Costa isn't qualified. Yes, indeed he is. Is Henry Costa a viable presidential material at this point? I will tell you plainly, no. Qualification and experience is two different things. When you go for job interview, they ask you how many job experience do you have. They never tell you how well educated you are. They don't ask you that. The job asks you how much experience do you have for this job that what you're applying for. So I told you public service experience, you don't have it. You don't have public service experience into your CV. Heron Costa's CV and my CV. My CV double Heron Costa's CV because he never served our Liberian population not a single term. I will leave that there for another time. My next thing is that I am so happy that Joel and Josh Manawia, they have gone to NEC today. They have gone to NEC today. They have gone to go to register. I am so happy. If the Liberian people, if the Liberian people think that Josh Manawia is doing well, if the Liberian people think that Josh Manawia is doing well and has done good, let them vote for him. But if they know that Josh Manawia have not performed to the expectation of the better bar of the marketeers, of the paper writers, wherein our country has become pen. No man graduating from college, you running pen. If the Liberian people are satisfied with the way in which George Manawia and his government are handling the Liberian people, oh my God, let them vote for them. But if they know that George Manawia have not performed to their expectations, then let them vote for JMB. On that note, that's how I will let to stop here. I will not let you talk much. I will let to stop here. And you can place your call coming. The number are painted. You can place your call coming out on 763-283-6903. Once more, 763-283-6903. Or you can better call us on 267-938-2801. Or you can better call us on your WhatsApp number on 215-266-6509. That is the number to call. Back to you, Francis.
Yeah, AB, you know, Liberia is in trouble. However, that trouble typically, about 6 months will be all done. Because God Himself is about to answer our prayer. For me tonight, it is what's on your mind. Too many things on my mind. Hopefully, our callers can start calling very soon. And we call it a night. But the election is a critical election. This election in Liberia, for my very self, I was very strongly involved with 2005 election. To the point where I served as zonal coordinator for district number 3. It used to be called constituency number 3 or number 6 around that corner. It is called district number 8 to the Accra Green District. That election was crucial, but this is more critical. Because people that we elected in the midst of their ugly baggages, they knew exactly where the country was. And they handled it in a manner. Not 100% to our satisfaction, but this other group of people, indigenous looters led by Joe Weir and Howard Taylor, is terrifying. And that's what makes the election critical. Because all those people, all those our brothers and sisters that were born 2003, AB, do the math today, that's 20 years. 2003 to 2023, that's 20 years. Center left. You think that group of people have seen anything good in terms of real nationhood? It's zero. Do the math. Those who were born 1990 to today, you're talking about 33 years old. 33 years, if I'm not mistaken with the math. Then do the math. Those who were born 1980. 1980, you're talking about 43 years old. What have our country given them? President come and go. Rebels kill us. We rewarded them with government jobs. Our leaders have failed us so bad to a point where even the Liberian people don't have no trust in them. And you know, like I said about Costa's story, we got so many ugly stuff going on in our country, including our own value system, our own integrity as cultural people, as traditional people, as Africans. Okay? Those values have been downgraded to the lowest, which is another fundamental issue when it comes to our governance system. Because it's going to be almost super impossible to take the American tradition, democratic tradition, and take it to Liberia for it to work. It is not going to work. We need to use our democratic tradition to build our development agenda around that. Okay? So if you say we got bad people, and the government that we elected to make decisions to benefit us and to benefit the country, they have not done it for over 40 years. And because of that, we should continue that path, and we should allow people who are not capable and they're not willing to be capable, people who are not prepared and they're not willing to be prepared, people who are not sophisticated and they're not willing to be sophisticated, people who don't know nothing, but they cannot say they don't know nothing, to continue on this path because of your anger, we are saying no to that. There are so many people, presidential candidates, doing the Democratic primary year 2020. But everybody knew from the get-go that Joe Biden was that single candidate based on his experience, holding everything constant, even though age was a problem. But Joe Biden stayed alive though. He passed 80 years old. Okay? Everybody knew he had the best weapon, public policy weapon, to take Donald Trump down day number one. Now,
Hello?
go to Liberia. This election is not about me. It is not about
Francis, we have a caller here.
AB. It is not about anybody else. It is about the majority interest. And the only person that can take that judge where we all of us support Joseph Bukuma.
What is your name and where are you calling from?
I said my name is Manufacturer calling from Maryland.
Manufacturer, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a very important issue, right? Sometimes first time need to go sit and listen to his own transcript for his person. Costa is the one that flip-flopping. It's not like some people. He said it several times on his show that Liberian and follow those are in their interest. So now, you think that when we follow him, he's not in the interest of Liberia? I'm happy he has a crowd. And he's going as president. We don't have. All those that were behind the food that was supporting other political party and supporting him because they felt he was in Liberia's interest. But as long as he wants to go his personal interest, he may take off class. He'll see that he knows all, but he knows nothing. He will be like that, as some people say, he will be like some power for the people who from all means, but he lost their power. Because I said he wanted to be senator. Liberia was willing to make him senator. Why not he changed? And he said that Liberia changed. If you want to put money to give you, well, he's another thing. Because the time because he thinks he knows all, actually. Because is qualified. He's qualified to be a vice president or president. Yes, he is. But is he able? That's where the current lie. I would say Costa not able. Costa is very emotional. Costa is very self-seeking. He will be just like a lawmaker like in the house when he's doing that bidding. He will not be different from them. And then he represents the Don people. The men are done. So when he don't his interest, he don't go for it. That's all the things. Not Costa be there doing anything wrong. When he's ready, he will come down.
Thank you. You can keep your call coming out on 763 763 283 69.
All right, if you got a caller here.
Okay, take your caller.
Hello, caller. Your name, where are you calling from, please? All right, my brother. Go right ahead, but please increase your volume a little bit, okay?
I'm not getting him.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Our viewers are not hearing him.
My brother, can I say something quickly? Let me correct you, please. Excuse me, let me correct you.
But
Go
Francis,
by the Costa podcast. Costa said
but Francis,
Joe Barker that he knew 2017, now they see Joe Barker. No. I don't want you to misquote me publicly. I did not say that. I was quoting Costa himself that even Joe Barker selected people, he will go with it. That's what he said. Go on his platform and go check it out.
But Francis, we are not getting him. Our viewer, then they are not getting him. I don't know why.
All right, so yeah, my brother, I wish you can call. Okay.
Yeah. Keep your call coming out on 763 283.
Is it a bad idea?
283 6903.
Our audience are not getting you. I wish you could call AB on the line. I don't know what happened here. Our audience not getting you according to AB. So just call AB on the line, yeah? Call AB line so you can put your point through. Our audience not getting you.
The number to call are 763.
Here, you said our audience not getting you.
No, our audience are not getting him at all. Once I'm not getting him, our audience are not getting him.
But then it means my system flip again. I don't know why.
Yeah, that phone are ringing. Yeah, that phone are ringing.
Are you hearing that phone?
Yeah, I was hearing.
Yeah, but that the phone. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, no, go ahead, Paul.
We are not getting him.
We are doing good, but ABC is not getting you in studio.
Carter, what is your name and where are you calling out from?
This is Jerry again, because Francis said he couldn't hear me first. I just need 1 second.
Okay,
I just want to ask Francis a question.
Message they can call AB. We'll try to fix my line, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Francis said that we should wait and let all the bad people now, and we'll get rid of them today. Francis, ain't that the problem Liberia facing today? We let the bad people, we thought it was coming to be the heaven to save us, and what happened? Did we get rid of them? So why will you say that it will be okay we let the bad people now, and we'll get rid of them later on? I'll do that
But
now.
can I ask a follow-up question? Can I ask a question? Who do you consider a bad person?
Yeah, go ahead, listening to you.
Yeah, he asking you, who do you consider as bad person?
Who do I consider as a bad person?
Yes.
Look on the GMB, around GMB, you see everyone around GMB don't have Liberia at heart.
But can you name one person? Because
They don't have Liberia at heart.
a problem with John
The same people that 4 years ago, they're the same people like coming back to this topic. No, I don't have the name. I mean, I don't have the name. You can see it for yourself. You see it for yourself. You say out of your own mouth, we can elect the bad people now and get rid of them little and deal with them later on. You said it yourself.
But Jeremiah Kwankun,
you know that?
can I ask you, Jeremiah Kwankun is a bad person?
Jeremiah come with a lot of baggage. You know that.
No,
Jeremiah come with a lot of baggage.
No, I'm
Jeremiah
asking you.
come with a lot of baggage.
No, I'm asking you, is Jeremiah Kun a bad person? That's what I'm asking. I'm not asking you what I
answer your question. If somebody come with a baggage.
All right. Thank you.
Let me just say, a lot of these people confused. Constant followers are becoming seditions.
You can keep your
followers
call.
are becoming seditions now.
You can keep your call coming. You can keep your call coming on. Let me announce the number, please. You can keep your call coming on 763-283-6903, or you can better call us on 267-938-2801. Once more, you can keep your call coming on. It's like your volume may be low. You can keep your call coming now on 763-283-6903, or you can keep your call coming on 267.
If you are listening, call by. Let's see whether it will work better for me.
On 267.
If you are listening, call by, please.
On 267-938-2801. That is the number to call. Jonathan Tanu, call us. Call us to be able to express your view. Jonathan Tanu. Or you can keep your call coming. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Myself just started knowing Jeremiah Kun doing the election stuff, okay? This man was on Spoon Talk and Class Reloaded. Okay, Paul is calling. Let me see. Yeah, Paul Jabo. Can you hear me, AB?
No, I'm not hearing him.
Can you hear Paul?
No.
Paul, go ahead.
I'm not hearing him. Maybe it's your connections.
My man, the connection may be flipping. Yeah, Paul, go ahead. Go ahead. I put it on speaker. Probably should be fine.
Is it okay now?
Yes,
yeah,
go ahead.
Okay, fine, thank you. So you see, I don't understand why people keep burning themselves, cutting their own head for the issue of Costa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Costa has the legitimate right to want to be anything he wants to become. But where I differ with him and I see him as an inconsistent person that cannot be trusted and who is egotistical and greedy is from this. Costa, all the damn long I supported that gentleman back and forth, head and toe. But he supported JB and preached to the entire world that the JB in 2017 is not the JB now, because he had never started with JB to have understood certain things from him. Now that he sat with JB, he knows JB is the best person that Liberia will ever, have. Now, he said on his platform, even if the puppy dog that is chosen by JB, he will support JB and go for that. What is the U-turn? What led to that? You see, he always boasted of he doesn't change, but the Liberian people change. That's a lie. That's a blatant lie. He always change because if a man who does not keep his word for just one cannot be trusted with power, because what's the guarantee that he will be in the interest of the people, not in his own interest? Look at he are not extended to leadership. We all raised 1 or 2 cents for a campaign for senatorial aid.
Yep.
What changed it? What changed it? If you were not paid and be chosen, because JB did not promise, look, you guys need to really make the people, his supporter, understand that JB did not promise anybody to put in your money. That he will pick them. Not even Tenure. So what was he mad? That's greediness. That's selfishness. That's egotistical. He cannot be trusted. Thank you, Chairman. We'll support JB.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you. I think they got it.
Keep your call coming out on 763-283-6903. Or you can keep your call coming out on 267-938-2801. Or you can keep us calling on our WhatsApp number on 215-266-6501. Or you can keep your call coming out on 763-283-6903. Or you can keep your call coming out on 267-938-2801. That is the number to call to be part of the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show. Look, I am glad that Henry Costa will be running. I am glad that Henry will be running for presidency come the 2023. I am happy. Is that not something for you guys to be happy? A man who never came, a man who contested to be representative, he came 5th place. 5th place in Masurado, not even outside of Masurado. In Masurado, Henry Costa came 5th place. For district number 6, Henry Costa came 5th place with a total number vote of 3,000 and little. 3,000 and a little. He never came second, neither third. That is the guy that is saying today that he wants to run to be president.
Have you confirmed that information, AB?
I am saying that I am happy that Henry Costa will be running.
Have you confirmed the information that he will be running president?
And the brother said that he will be coming on few days from now.
But that will be more than 2 months.
No. Henry Costa said he will be coming on few days from now. And when he come on, the information, now he said few days. He never said weeks. He said few days.
No, he said 2 weeks. He said in 2 weeks.
Yeah, he said in 2 weeks. The 2 weeks are lasted now for more than months. So now
I was waiting like bro when I listen to him.
So now he is saying that he will come on in few days. So he has changed the one.
The end of the year.
Yes. So the man has changed. He's saying that when I come on, the thing that I was saying,
the whole world will shake.
You know.
What the hell Costa will say beside the pacemaker? Because I heard a guy, Joseph Bakano, that sleeping Joe, right? Let him go ahead.
No, but let me say something. You know.
Okay.
Many of our followers and many people think that JMB is in sleeping sickness. But let me tell you guys, the papa when he sitting down listening, when you are not careful, you will think that the papa is falling to sleep. He can be keenly listening to you. As soon you're done, as soon at the end of your conversation, then the papa will jump in. Is that somebody who is sleeping? Is that somebody who is sleeping? JMB is not. He is an old man that believe in listening. And that's what any leader will do. They will listen. That hour that you people can be seeing, you say that Papa is sleeping, he can be sleeping. That Papa can be relaxing, listening to you, what you have to say. What are the things you're saying, whether it makes sense or not? Go ahead, Francis.
But if you want to Liberia, the old man has his own photographer. And it's often nobody can receive phone there besides close people, including Moali, for example. By the time we sat down, me and Stephen Johnson, the photographer came and I got our picture, I got it somewhere. We sat down, we had a conversation with the old man. The first thing that came from that old man was the issue of securing a framework that we, the young people, can pick up from. He said, how long I get to be here on the basis of nature? We're having conversation, we're sitting, two young people looking at the old man. At the end of our conversation, he asked me, which part of the state I come from. I said, North Dakota. He wrote something on the piece of paper, that paper that when he was vice president, that's sticky note. He still have it. The paper wrote on it and gave it to me. What he wrote there, and I'm telling you, okay? I put it in my wallet. Since when I got back, I explained that story. Our followers said I should post a picture now. I said, I'm not doing it right now. You will be curious for you, I'm not posting it until otherwise other. All right? But my brother, for God in heaven's sake, for people like Costa to say they will say something like
shit.
And Liberians will talk about it for months and years. What he get to say? He can even say something that is older than him. Or maybe something that is older than his mom. We will say live with it. Just to not kill 250,000 people that run over there for the man. Okay? Just we are, he himself admitted on radio that he didn't finish high school. When they bring people determined to vote for Joshua to be president, the main president in 2017. That you, Costa, will stop Joe Walker from becoming president? You think so? You and Martina, where all the Maningo men and all feel on her? She just said it. Say nobody want to marry her. The Maningo people there. Maybe what we see now, that has been part of the problems. Because in the midst of our politics, if we cannot respect other people, okay, good job, go ahead. Now you're right. Because the political time here, I know she will come after me tomorrow, no problem. I will ask my brother there to, to get her. Because we got some Manugo people that are hating on her. Okay? But maybe that's the thing. Some people that putting their feelings into this thing here, they are wasting their time. The Bible says there's time for everything. And everybody get their own season. This season here is for Joseph Walker. I don't care how y'all feel like. And some of you sitting in your little corner, y'all think you say, you know what? There are a lot of platforms around this place here, or Liberian community, Liberian people, all over this place. But there are small kini platform. We ain't got no political person sitting in that bike there giving us money. Everything we do on our own when we do, we country. That's it. So we're going to keep talking like that. God forbid a job worker come there and do something that contradict what we, projected and what he told us, we will be the same. I can't tell anybody say if I get offer, I will not go to Liberia, but I've not been planning for that. Because everybody just looking at everybody in the same lens or lenses. That all doing their talking here, every band doing their talking here, since 2017. He didn't go to Liberia and look for a job. He said, yeah. I joined him a few days, 2 to 3 years now, even though I used to join him periodically, but they want a constant. Myself too, I stay here. But there's an answer to that though. Joe Biden now win election era. Let's sit and watch. we will support Joe Boakai in the interest of our country. Anybody want to put your feet inside this thing, you put your feet inside, that you're right. Okay? But let me tell you a story. When you have true leaders will always put the people first. In whatever situation. Some of you that know the Bible better than I do. Some of you that know the Quran better than I do. Some of them who are stronger believers than we do. Some of you that older than us plenty and you're being in Liberia there so long. A former president, Dr. Richard Turbo, sat over there and allowed the legal system to play out. And Liberia had capital punishment on the book that time, where when you kill somebody, you go to court and you are guilty. The law will kill you. A President Turbo sat over there and allowed the legal system to play out, and he signed the decree from the court for his brother to be put to death because he killed somebody. I don't care who you are in this process. We're not electing Joseph Boakai because of ourselves. Some of us. We are electing Joseph Boakai to use him as a scapegoat to rescue our country for our generation and unborn generation. Anybody you stand in front of, it's a movement. We'll crush you. You will not survive it.
It's a chain, right? It's a political chain.
The same thing that happened in America is going to happen in Liberia. You don't take a job, we will run away. So, Costa, whatever in your closet, political closet, you bring it on. We here. Some of us, when we see a problem, we're not even pay attention to it. Because it wastes my time. Because everything Liberian people have done for Costa, sending him money, when Joia went arresting, people can rescue him. He did all that thing by himself. That's why he's telling us. Let it be. Costa came to Fargo, North Dakota. Some of us went there. We were already there before he came. When we went on live, people drove from different parts of this place to come to that program. Because we thought that we could use Costa as a what? Citizen United in America. Just today, handful of people won case against the federal government at the level of the Supreme Court.
We have
majority of us, the students, were against it though. The media against it, but Supreme Court, they get to Joe Biden, you don't have the authority to forgive student loan.
Hello?
Yeah.
If you want to do that, go to Congress, let them pass a law, and let them sign on and forgive everybody.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay?
Yeah, no problem.
So that's how some of us view Costa at the time at the level of the COB. If we think that he made himself, good luck. Let him continue.
Okay.
We're not seeing all his own show right now. He's going to Liberia now. He said he's going to Ghana. When we go to, you go to Monrovia. Nobody will call him. So it is up to you. Stand by him. We will stand on our own on the basis of constitutionality and fundamental rights. We all have a right to express ourselves, to associate ourselves with whoever we want to associate with. But don't come on the show and misquote me. Costa said even puppy dog that Joe Walker would say that he would support that puppy dog. PP pie. Those are his words. These words are not mine.
Okay, we have a caller here. Morris Gassama, go ahead.
Yeah, AB, how are you? Hey, Francis, how you guys doing?
We are doing fantastic.
I know, man. It's been a long time, man. But I mean, let me start by thanking you guys for what you choose to do in the way of making our country a better country and supporting the rescue team.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything that happened in the country shows that the country actually needs rescue.
Mm-hmm.
Like the young lady that Francis mentioned, the fact that lady could even go on the tarring to insult Joseph Boakai, it only shows that the country actually needs rescue.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that whoever that sat the coin out that whole thing like rescue, I think they did a great job. The country really needs rescue.
But the puppet said that creator, the people can create.
Yeah.
The people know.
You go on the towering to just start insulting the old man. Okay, even if you want to support your Costa, that's fine. Okay, put the Costa agenda, but you choose to just insult somebody. I don't get it. You just choose to insult somebody. Is that your strategy? I don't get it. But like I said, the country need rescue. This thing shows that the country need rescue. And to the Costa man, right? For me, I really don't think we should really, because look, for Costa to even think that he will come to the public and say these things that he has for Joe Barker, you think that will sweep the people towards him or against Joe Barker? Because the thing is that Costa, you have all these things against Joe Barker, but you were still supporting Joe Barker, and you still wanted to be vice president of Joe Barker.
No, because I
Now
wanted
you
to
are
be senator first.
yeah. Now you are telling us that Joe Barker is really a dead man. That you wanted to be vice president of Joe Barker. That you're so angry. And Liberians are getting smart. To be honest, Liberians are getting smart. Look, the Costa himself, I think he's not just smart. If Costa smart, he's supposed to know.
No,
Every
but
time
but,
Costa
but,
was
but, but why you think Costa is delaying? He said in 2 weeks time, and the 2 weeks are growing out to months. Costa have not come out to speak yet.
Yeah, but the thing is that when Costa always accusing the people now, you always only show Liberian people not consistent. When you support Joe CDC,
Alright,
the Unity Party.
Let me hold you there. I'll take a quarter from Liberia. Quarter, what is the name and where are you calling out from?
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, but you have to reduce your receiver. You have to reduce the receiver.
Hello?
I'm saying that you have to reduce your receiver.
Yeah, I have done that already.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, I'd like to appreciate all your effort on the show. I'm deep in an investment back with Junior.
Okay.
I'm calling from Single.
Okay, go ahead.
So, I got a few points tonight. I can say this morning to stretch on the show. The majority of the youth that pass around town today that can read between the lines, no doubt about it, they will vote for Barker because we have seen the changes that he's trying to bring into Liberia. 2, what I can always say, being opposition, always be an opposition. My reason is that we as opposition should always remain in our position. People that were with us and have left us, we won't mind them calling us names, because in Liberia, this is the nickname, calling people names. We should not be distracted by those names. The work that have been put on board, we all should work together in collaborations to see the best that will be able to come from the old man. You should know this today, and every one of you on the show tonight are higher and older than me, and you have seen this in Liberia several times. In our generations, in this particular day, we don't respect old people no longer. So you're talking about Costa, you're talking about Martina, you have to lead those people go. Because whenever you call their name on the radio, you're making them famous. Don't pay attention to them. Because whenever you pay attention to their names on the media, they get famous. Let them go. Because they're not even able to back themselves. You're discussing the Martina woman. She's not even able to back herself. Educationally, she's nowhere. So you will see a group of young people will go on the media insulting older people that have the propensity to, change many people's lives into this country. You know what you're doing? Other countries will sit up aside and just laugh at you. Because if you can respect the mud that you came from, then you want to sit and apply your own stuff that you can rest on it. It just looked like a waste. So as for me, as a young fellow, what all I get to say to opposition bloc, remain an opposition and make we are one-time president. The young people in this country, people that read between the lines, are tired of saying mess, are tired of being suppressed by government that don't even have the mindset of the people. You will see a whole lot of youth, they will fly beyond somebody. Every day they go to give them $10. Every day they go to give them $10. But they are not realizing their dreams. All they want is that $10 a day. What you want as a youth, we all have to look at these things critically and analyze it. You leave the Martina and Costa business. You just leave them. You should not make them famous. Because anytime they hear their names on the media, they pump off. What you pump me off to do? You can't do nothing. So my contribution here to this show this morning is that we from the opposition bloc, especially the United Party, have to hold together no matter what they say. We have to hold together.
Thank you.
In peace, in harmony. That's why I get to contribute to this.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you, Paula.
Yeah, Mr. Gassama, you are our last caller. See you. Hello?
Yeah. Let me just wrap up in 30 seconds, perhaps. Yeah. Anyway, thank you. But you see, like I was saying, right? Costa himself, that he said he studied political science. He has to understand this. Look, in politics, every decision you take, every major decision you take, is either minus or plus. Now, at this point in time, why will you tell the intellectual people that you're leaving? Because you cannot convince the intellectual class that you are leaving because of this reason. No, because you're only leaving because you were denied the VP position. So why will you tell the people? And he Costa himself always saying that, when I support CDC, the people support me. The Unity Party people support me. When I support Unity Party, because Costa, you're supposed to understand that it's not about you. The song you're singing is what the people want to hear. What you sing, they gravitate towards what you sing. It's not about you. A lot of people don't understand this. They think people just follow them because of their name, John or Peter. No. What you're doing is what the people interested in. Costa really think that when he starts supporting the Joe Barker, he expect the same amount of people. No, that's not how it works. And I just want to leave this. There's a video on the social media where Mr. Belete is showing that he would never approve Joe Barker presidency. He would never approve Joe Barker presidency. I'm like, they got drunk over. Who are you to? What give you the right, the approval right to determine who becomes president of the country? I mean, there's a video. Maybe I don't know whether you saw that video.
No, I have not seen it yet.
Yeah, somebody sent it in my inbox.
Yeah, but you can send it in my inbox too as well.
Yeah. I will. It will never approve Joe Barker president. But I want to thank you guys.
Okay.
Thank you and Francis. I will keep following him. Most times I will participate on the show. But thank you so much.
Okay.
All right, thank you too.
Folks, on this note, that's how we'll let you come to the very, very end. But before that, let us be able to take our friend and brother. So for him to be able to do his commercial and for him to be able to give his parting statement.
My boy said, Father Jeff posted Rescue 1 and 2 will be in Nimba County, July 8th. JMB we move. All right, public service announcement. All right, folks, on the serious note, let's go to small business, you know. Kangoma Multi-Service Consulting, family-based immigration and visa consultancy agency. If you want to fight for your loved ones, it could be your husband, wife, small children, adult children. You want to do your U.S. citizenship. You want to file for your mom or your dad, give her a call. If you want to do your initial green card or you got paperwork but you don't get a work permit, maybe work permit expire, hire us to renew it for you. Green card loss, hire us to give you replacement. Green card spoil or maybe mutilated or expire, hire us. affidavit of support, fiancé visa, student visa, employment-based visa, visiting visa, everything. All right. In addition to that, we're also certified to do life and auto insurance, income tax, even though the time part, but we can still help you with getting prepared for the time, and other financial services. We also have an agent in Liberia that will help you with your local documents preparation. For example, passport, birth certificate, traditional marriage certificate, and all that stuff, including traditional divorce in Liberia. All right, you don't have to deal with a third party, deal with me, both for us right here in America, so we can deal with each other. Okay? So our phone numbers are 267-648-8012, 701-330-4693. All the two numbers are on WhatsApp. Our website address is www.kangomaconsulting.com. So give her a call so that you can give her the job to do. Our fees are very nominal, affordable, with quality account. On the phone consultation is free up to 15 minutes. Anything more than that, then we'll talk about that later. But you can call us even if you don't want to give her the work. We can provide you real guidance in real time how to go about it, okay? So I'm going to pin our number just so you can also go on our Facebook page, Liberia Today Media. The flyers is right there. The telephone numbers are there. Make sure you don't call Liberia number because we have not sent it to you to do so. Deal with us in America. You don't have to worry about WhatsApp. You can call direct anytime. Now I'm not doing show time. All right. So far so good. That is it. It'll be back to you.
Yeah, just do your closing and we'll be done.
Let me close on this note, my people. Let me tell you something. Liberia in a serious trouble. And that trouble is Joshua. Joshua is a political accident. And those of you that still doubting that opposition does not have the power to remove Joshua out of the ballot box, you are making a big mistake. Go back to our election or electoral history from 2005, 2011, and 2017. Nobody has been able to secure 50% plus one vote without Nimba County. Nimba County is sealed. You already know that Joe Weah and his government been in trouble since Ambassador Joseph Boakai selected Jeremiah Kun from Nimba. If you were just ordinary person from Nimba, then we get something to talk. But Kun have won election 3 times. Okay? Astagfirullah, even if we go to the runoff, where Joe Weah and his cartel members get to go? A grand jury can go against him and they're not voting for him. A grand crew can go against him and say they're not voting for him. A refugee can say they're not voting for him because he fell out of them where he came from. Who will vote for him? We partially got Maserado County. The only person Joe Weah got in Maserado County, there are 3. Sir Joseph, who wanted to give it to Costa, but Costa said he wanted through a behavior. Safoko, the one that replaced Monapeno as a result of death, and Papi Solo, independent candidate that won, he go by the CDC. So far so good, that's it. Solomon Jaw, yeah, that's true. But let's hold it constant. Liberian people voted for Joshua because they did not know him. Now we know him. I can guarantee you take it to the bank. Joe Boakai, with the alliance, the collaboration with Liberty Party, Young Kanga Faction, with MDR, NIMBA, and other political parties, including Movement for One Liberia, the most outstanding communicator of our time, Madam Mandela's coupon is on the train. Tell me, for God in heaven's sake, we're going to beat Josh Weah and his government like Guinea Dumbo. I keep saying it. We will beat them like Guinea Dumbo, and we're not going to beat them with slim majority. We're going to beat them with tsunami majority. That way they can't tamper with the vote. They want BOD instead is small. The one we do in Liberia. Those of you that say now, oh, opposition not together, opposition day, opposition. That palaver is finished. Aki and Baba, Musa Berede and Kumis, they're on their own. We're going to beat Georgia, we're going to rescue Liberia, and then we all can sit around the table and face our country. We want to tell you to join us in this fight, not for ourselves, not for Joe Walker, not for Nyobli Kanga, not for Kuhn, not for Prince Johnson, but for the future of Liberia, for our generation and unborn generations. All of us need to put aside our own greed, our own interest, and put the country interest first. When we grab the country, we rescue the country, then we can go in with our own interest. But right now, we don't have a country. And that is why we decide to sit here every single day, almost of the week, to give you 1 hour, 30 minutes to 2 hours talk time. All in an effort to rescue Mama Liberia from the hands of indigenous. I want to say thank you plenty for coming. Those of you who own now, those of you that will come and call on us if you want to do any immigration paperwork. Now going to court. We don't go to court. We are not lawyer. We don't have a law firm. We do the paperwork. We do the forms. Okay? If it's stuck, call us. If we can help, we'll help you. If we can guard you, we'll guard you. If you will give it to us, we'll do your job. You give us small thing. We finish. You get real result. I want to say thank you plenty. We'll be back to you.
Rescue the shadow win. Baka when we know. What the baka when we know. Everybody knows say baka when we. Hey, baka when we. Everybody knows say that baka when we. Baka when we know. What the baka when we know. Everybody knows say that baka when we. Hey, baka when we. Breaking heart, breaking heart. Kaya pepe, breaking heart, breaking heart, breaking heart. Bring the babu down, the babu down. Bring the babu down, 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 down. Bring the babu down, the babu down. Bring the babu down, 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 down. Give them pressure, give them pressure. Baka give them pressure, give them pressure. Baka give them pressure, give them pressure. Baka give them pressure. Baka when we know, on the baka when we know, everybody knows say baka when we, hey, baka when we, everybody knows say that baka when we, baka when we know, on the baka when we know, everybody knows say that baka when we, hey, baka when we know, hey, baka when we.
Let it go, let it go, let it go. We want a puppet that will hear our people. Let it go, let it go, let it go. We want a puppet that will hear our people. We tired with the killing. We tired with the suffering. We tired with the hardship. We don't want no more beating. We don't want no more fighting. Rescue mission here with freedom. Now the puppet we want.
When you up, you are up. When you up, you are up. And when you down, you are down. When you down,
Backout will win. Backout will
Mama, you
surely
really
win.
promoting your mate, your old classmate, though.
Yeah, I will bring this.
They man gotta start sending some of that music money to us because we're promoting too bad.
Yeah, you know. About friend and followers, this is how we'd like to come to the very end of the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show. Be our guest on Monday. As you know, Liberia umpa every day that breaking news. So
The breaking news that we can't get hold of it anymore because
yeah,
it's too plenty. We can't say, man can say, oh, man
too
can,
much. So on that note, that I would like to come to the
man
very
can,
end.
all the cause I be with them there with me tonight.